Hello, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing really well. This, as you can see, is another box of unknown post. I think these actually, it's a different seller on Whatnot that sells Amazon, I think, returns or just lost parcels. He sort of stole my shtick, or like, he does unboxing in situ on his channel where people buy a box like this, although I didn't do this, and he will open it if the person who's bought it agrees, and so we'll see what they bought on the stream, and to often quite funny effect. There was the one gentleman, I think last week or the week before, like was last watching, who spent £134 on a box like this and proceeded to have it open, and it was junk basically, and was getting lots of funny comments in the kind of stream of comments. Also, given that there were a few other people that did the same, and their boxes, which were cheaper, like £90, £80, were getting lots of expensive items, lots of appliances, etc. So these are smaller parcels I bought. Two, in fact, one £17, one £14. So I think £31 I paid in total for this seller. So I don't know what I've got. It's completely random. So, as I say always, without further ado, let's just get into it. This is just styrofoam that's been brought out. I presume it's just been used to pack to support it. So that's not included in the inventory of things I got, but yeah, there's lots of styrofoam. Okay, first item, this. It's 25 meters of something Présent sheer. So I think it's some sort of material for decoration, but it's 25 meters and it's 30-degree washable. So I guess there's that. I guess it would be useful. I don't know whether someone would buy that or not, but good for crafting. The next item is this. Okay, these are they've been shoved in a box. They're not, I think it was a box of just Amazon orders that have been put in. So this is an all-purpose ready mixed filler by Everbuild for most interior and exterior repairs to plaster, brick and wood. I guess a useful product, so I'd probably keep that. Don't have many fillers in the house. Okay, what else have we got? A real treasure trove. Now something like hurting me as I was taking it out. These are, they're hard, whatever they are. But they're pipe cleaners, but they look like pipe cleaners that have been suggested for crafting, because they've got, it's just generic pipe cleaners, but they've got two little spiders there. So I guess you could use that, like this material. This could be used for making little spiders or just other crafty bits. Again, there's that from China. What else? We've got these, which are single point needles by Knit Pro. They're 5.5 millimeters, 35 centimeters, US 9 to 14 inches. Zing. But yep, they're knitting needles. Never owned knitting needles. Couldn't tell you whether these are good. But Knit Pro suggests, are they for professional? They're very long. It says those. It's a real mixed bag. These are more pipe cleaners, but also with some dotted eyes and bits. So presumably just specifically for crafting, these ones. Making little, maybe it's making these, maybe it's both sets. Okay. So I think this pipe cleaner set was meant to have the goggly eyes and perhaps some kind of bobble thing as well to make them. So this set is a complete set. So there's that. It says do not separate this set. I guess the useful crafting thing. I don't know whether I'd use it, but could be something to gift to school or to the charity shop. Some child might find that interesting. What else have we got? We've got Wint Home, China. It's in a bag. What is this? It says, don't just look at me, use me. Love me as I've been loving you. It says in the card. Hi BFF, every part of me, inner or outer, made specially for you. It says machine wash on cold, hand wash on cold, tumble dry gently, air dry outdoors. Do not overheat. Do not overheat iron. Do not bleach. Wash with similar colours. What is this? This is some kind of beach towel. Is it? It's made with polyester and polyamide. It says wash with similar colours. And so something like, hey baby, you deserve it on there. So this is it's got like a tortoise or a turtle, very colourful one, and an octopus. And another tortoise, turtle. I think it's the towel. Maybe it's those ones that dry quickly. I can Google that. But yeah, that's quite colourful. It's very colourful. The fact it took time, the effort to kind of brand it and include a nice little copy about it being reusable, etc., and it comes with a bag, suggests it probably is a towel. Again, useful. Got a holiday coming up. Might be good for the beach. Says that. So far, so random, but it's not a bad thing. Nothing of any value yet. But hey ho. There's Rhino cables, double blanking plates. These to cover up plug sockets to make them unusable, potentially. But there's these, pack of 2. More styrofoam. There's this item. Are they boxing gloves? I've already got kids' boxing gloves and I've ended up giving those to charity, but these, if they are, seem larger. Let's have a look. Or have I got the wrong end of the stick? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's something else. What is this? It's like a bear-shaped something. It's a Velcro. It's a comfort cushion. Is it for a child? Given that it's sort of like slightly bear-shaped, like teddy bear-shaped. It's got a little stain on it, but it looks, other than that, it looks new. Okay. This is that. What else? Got an olive oil can. It's not used, but it's got like, it looks a bit, feels a bit greasy, so maybe there has been oil in it already. So maybe it has been used. Yeah, there's definitely oil on it. Would one pour olive oil with that? There's no top unless it's fallen, so I need to check whether that's in there, but I guess sweet, sort of. Should I just put this back before getting tons of oil on it? Excuse the noise of the styrofoam. I hate styrofoam. I subject to it on all measures. I think it's horrible, terrible for the environment, makes a huge amount of mess. It never degrades, does it? So, not a fan of that having been packed in here, but one can't control that. So yeah, so olive oil can. And then we've got an Amazon Basics light it's a smart ACE and A19 dimmable LED light bulb, B22 base. Has it been used? I know it's sealed. It says that bulb. Crystal Tech. Some kind of wire. I'm not sure what that would be for. Is it for fishing, perhaps? I'm not sure. Is that? What's this? Another random white box. It's got whatever these are. They look like LED lights. It's got a charger there. So they're chargeable little lights, but where would you put them? They're just random bits that would be placed, little lights would go somewhere. Where would they sit? I'm not sure, but they're chargeable, so I presume they'll work. Maybe there's something inside. There is. It says, it just tells you how to charge them, but not where you'd use them. But there's those, the generic, but still maybe useful. I'm not sure. What else have we got? This is 81 Ruddy Hay. Maybe that's someone's address, but these look like the plastic. They're like decal tile covers, maybe. They don't look particularly good quality. Are they all the same? They're different as well. So maybe they're. Let me just try and open one here. You kind of put them, cover tiles with them to stick. From a distance, they might look all right, but they're cheap looking. So there's those. We've got a 4-light chrome bezel for an IP65 fire-rated downlight LED. Practical thing. I'll just open it when it's sealed, but I presume that's okay. So that might be in a sell pile. What's here? These look good. Something of... Oh, cool. This is a glass-based, like Tupperware, but good quality one. These are good. I think I know the Decor brand. I've seen it somewhere before. It's nice quality. Yeah. It says actually, it's British brand. This is a deluxe glass 630mm oblong shape, but this will be useful. I'll definitely keep this. There seems to be another one as well, the larger version of the Decor one, which is the 1.5 litre. So this does have a few like scrapes on the Tupperware, also on the plastic part of the Tupperware, like it's been used or just damaged slightly, but the glass is in perfect condition, so it doesn't really matter. These are definitely reusable and we'll use, or maybe there's a plastic that comes off. In any case, these are really useful to have, and it's nice to have glass and not plastic for anything that could be like BPA, all those kind of things. So let me open this, but yeah, this is good quality. I like the glass. Yes, I think it's an expensive brand. It's not oven proof, but it's microwave, dishwasher safe, freezer safe. Lovely. Yeah, I really like these. It's good quality. These are expensive, so I think I paid like £31 in total for this box, so this would probably cover that. I imagine, or close to it, just for those two, which is useful. What else? It's very random. Talk about random. This is from Amazon Warehouse, which I think is their reseller part, isn't it? So someone's bought this from someone who's resold it. So this, I bought something someone's sold that someone bought. So I don't know how that works, but this is a vintage pendant cord set. It looks actually, I'll take open out, should show you. God, it's the whole point of this channel, sorry. But it's really nice quality. I mean, from a distance it's probably better, but it's vintage, sort of brass looking effect. But that's, yeah, it's nice. I'm sure I could probably sell that. Don't know how much that would be worth. Tenner maybe? But I'll look. The brand's called Light, L-Y-Y-T. At. And speaking of lights, here's 4-pack of Energizer bulbs with a 15-year guarantee, apparently, lifespan. I could open them to make sure, because I'm assuming these things are going to be complete sets, but I guess if this is returns or Amazon FTA stuff, then there is potential that some of these things won't be full and they've been returned incomplete. But just to satisfy curiosity, there's meant to be, how many in here? 4? 4-pack. And indeed there are 4 of these. Are they smart? No, they're not. But they have their 6,500 K is their designation for light, and they last for 15,000 hours. So yeah, they're good quality. I'm sure Energizer's a decent brand. It says those 4, it's complete set. It's good to know. What else? We've got, this looks like a bath mat. Generic bath mat, but unused, it's new. It's quite a long one actually, longer than they usually are, and it's not completely straight, so maybe this would go in front of the drain perhaps. But yeah, that's good quality. Again, I don't think I'll be able to sell this like on an eBay. No one's going to want to buy a bath mat, but you never know. What else have we got? Oh, cool. I always like practical things that I could use, and these measuring, there's a set of measuring cups. They're a bit like, the plastic's a little bit scratched, a little damaged, so maybe they've been, I don't think they've been used, but maybe they've been damaged in transit. But they're plastic but got good quality, so they won't break. They're not glass. I've had glass ones before that have broken, so it's always good to get the plastic ones. But these are good different sizes. This one's 3/4 cup size. This is 1.5 cups, and this is 2.5 cups, or how many mils? 600 mils. I mean, the numbering's gone a little bit. But these are useful. I'll keep those. Again, I like a practical item. So that, God, it's not ending. What else have we got? Another Amazon Basics item here. This has been returned, it looks like, because it's going to be sealed, but I have no clue what it is. Let's have a look. This is sort of hitting that unknown sort of Amazon thing, you know, that sort of boxing thing of unknown item that I like. Oh, these look like strip lights. So strip LED lights that plug in. It's quite a lot here, and they're sort of got an adhesive, so you'd stick them down. Yeah, these have been returned, but presumably they work. It doesn't say. It gives you, it's an Amazon Basics item. It says something that's like a 3M. It's got the sticky stuff at the back here, and then these are the LEDs. It's long though. It feels like it's really just wrapped round. Imagine I can resell this. Someone bought it, so you presume someone said. I mean, Amazon Basics, not suggesting it's going to be worth much, but I mean, it's not my kind of thing. People might want that for strip lighting in a kitchen or a bathroom. But there's that. What else have we got? We have nothing branded yet, really. But again, apart from these glass Tupperware things, but they're good quality. Happy with that. This looks like some kind of playing headset. Can have my full Kate Bush Madonna fantasy of a headset. I realise on this headless channel, it's quite funny to think about just a headless, disembodied person with a headset. So nothing I can show you wearing, but yeah, this is that. Looks like it's decent quality. Oh, it's so the brand's called Plantronics. So it's just a, what's that brand? Is that fancy brand? It's a dupe or just a cheap version of that kind of headset, but I'm sure it'd be of use to someone. It's a USB chargeable one, so maybe my partner would have that for his. I always think people look a bit like a dildo when they wear these, to be honest. My brother wears one for his work, but they are practical, they're useful. Maybe my partner would want to have that for his work meetings. It's coming towards the end of the box. There's still some items to go though. This is, hello, it's time to have fun. How so? That is the question. "24 pieces, these are. Oh, these are wall tile sticker sets. Maybe these are similar to the ones I opened earlier. Yeah, this just look like that. Are there any that would look decent? I'm not sure. We're getting our WC, the flooring done in that, and there is a bit of the owners before had painted the tile. So would we use these to zhuzh that up a little bit? I think they look quite cheap, but maybe from a distance they wouldn't. Oh, I might have a look to see whether I can cherry pick the best ones for that and use those. But there's 2 sets of that for there to go with this other one from earlier. These look like better quality than these ones. These look through. These look like you would just chuck those. They're all these. They're too shiny. You need something that's slightly matte. I'm not sure these ones are matte, but maybe they are actually. They look better quality. So look at those. Again, it might be work. Wall tile stickers. As I said, it's time to have fun. Let's see if we can have some fun with those. What else have we got? We've got whatever this is. It's a fox, I think. What does it say? The brand's called Sanli. So I imagine is it a washing, like a hat for a child to wash, they put on after a shower or bath, perhaps, as they're drying. Just a fun way of washing, potentially. I'm not sure. But there's that. Okay, what else? We've got another tub of that filler. So I'm going to take it out of its plastic. But yeah, there's that. There's 2 tubs of that filler in here. We have... What's this? Some random wires, I think. A random wire. Oh, this is a... Does that go in a car lighter socket? But then there's just a... What would that attach to? It's just a random connector. It says something... 12 volt, 21 volt cord adapter for a car. Okay, but like what would you use that for? I'm not sure. But there's that. Maybe that would be of use. I'm not sure. Again, this is quite perplexing. A lot of this stuff I don't really know what it is. Or I do, but I wouldn't know what interest there would be in buying or, reselling it, given that, obviously someone did buy this initially, but who knows. There's plastic table cover. These can be always useful. There is some maybe that oil from this has got a little bit onto the front of that, but it's plastic and it's reusable, so presumably this will be okay. It's sealed, but it's just annoying that oil's got on there. But useful for a Christmas thing. Cover the table. This says back support, which is useful. How does that support one's back? I don't know. It's like quite firm. You put that round, twist that round. Good for when one's lifting, perhaps, or just got a bad back. I get a bad lower back, so I don't know whether this would be helpful, but it smells Some of these potentially returns, aren't they? But so they're potentially returns, but that doesn't look like it's been used much. And then we've got standard cot mattress cover. So presume like a child's cot mattress cover. There's that. Then there's a few more items. This looks like a wash head for something. It's like it's like a hand thing. I think you would do dusting and stuff. It's quite useful to chamois up something in the house. And then you've got DIY paint by numbers for a canvas. So I presume it's got a scene and this is like looks like a giraffe. And you just paint by numbers the giraffe, which is quite sweet. A colourful giraffe. Comes with the paints and the paint brushes and also something to hang the canvas. So that's a nice little gift. Again, maybe something for Christmas coming up. And there's this, whatever this is. I think I've had something like this come out before. It's maybe just something decorative, green. Don't really want to open that because I think it'll just unfurl everywhere, but I guess it's a Christmas decoration or something crafty. There are some screws with covers. So they come on top of that, so I don't know what that would come for. So it'd be for, it says with chrome dome and washer, mirror something, either mirror screws. And then the final item. Have I saved the best for last? I'm sure. 4 combi locks. Yes, these are quite useful, and it's a brand called Washta. Shall I open one? There's 4 there. These are good to have. Let's have a look. Berg, Washta, and just that's quite good quality actually. I'll tell you how to set it up. Yes, there's 4 of those. Okay, so post-mortem of this, it's not a bad box essentially. Like some items I'll definitely keep, like this little chamois thing for the hand. This plastic table cover for sure. These I really like. These glass Tupperware dishes, excellent. As well as the measuring dish, these measuring jugs as well. They're very useful. What else would I keep? Maybe it's useful to have some of these locks. In terms of keeping, I'm not sure. That's probably it. Potentially these bulbs as well, and that smart bulb. But I think most of our fittings are screw in the house, not the sort of standard, whatever that's called, other bulb. But the rest of it, I'd say the filler too. I should say the filler are useful for the house all purpose. You can never have enough of that kind of stuff. So that's good. The rest of it. Yeah, resale potential. I should start sort of rating the resale for these things. 6 out of 10 maybe, if I could use a 10 out of 10 scale. Probably 6 out of 10. I imagine I could sell this LED strip lighting. I think I could sell this Amazon warehouse light vintage pendant cord set. Maybe the chrome bezel for the IP655 rated down. I mean, it's niche, but then that. And maybe someone would want the 25 meters of lace or whatever this would for some sort of decorative crafting project. But the rest of it, and yeah, I don't think these would sell, but I might give these to my partner, Plantronics. I can check to see whether that's worth anything. It doesn't look it. I mean, it's I mentioned before, a lot of these things are very unceremoniously wrapped in nothing. So I don't know whether it's an expensive thing. But in terms of the rest of it, I think it will be charity shop. This craft set might be fun for children. People could buy those for their kids for Christmas. Actually, these LED lights I might keep. Don't know why, but they might be useful for something. And potentially this, if this Windhome thing is sort of like a easy drying towel, this might be a useful thing to take away. But the rest of it, again, I think it's going to the charity shop. Oh, and again, I might try and see whether I can use these wall tiles for up in the bathroom, in the WC upstairs. But everything, yeah, as I said, I enjoyed unboxing that. It's a different seller and whatnot. And I feel like it's better quality in the sense that there's none of that pseudo healthcare stuff that's come in. And it seems like it's not all, even if it's not super well branded, the items, they're of decent quality. A lot of these Amazon ones, so I think this reseller definitely gets direct Amazon parcels, because it's a lot of Amazon branded stuff. So for that, it's actually, it's a decent lot. But yeah, as I said, thank you for watching. I'm going to try, I keep saying this, but I'm going to try and like evolve these videos a little bit. I don't know, I just feel like maybe I should just be looking for like mystery boxes as well with vintage clothing. So many have such mixed reviews, but I guess it's worth chancing, see whether any of them are good, whether they're worth money you pay for them. And maybe I think I would order from this guy again, because I thought I won't get one of the boxes that's then opened on the stream. I'll just bid on these sort of pallets that I did, these two that I got, the smaller ones, and see what we get. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And until the next one, I hope you'll take care of yourselves. Thank you. Bye-bye.